8:37 now on the Northwest today. Back to our story about the courier firm Evri. It has apologised to customers and said it's continuing to invest in its delivery service here following complaints about missing and delayed parcels. Evri opened a new £1.3 million depot in Mollusk in September. GMB, the union which represents some Evri staff, said the site had teething issues which were contributing to delays. Maria Summers lives in Limavady and has said she is still waiting for an item to come that she ordered almost 4 weeks ago now. Maria told Ashley Swan that in the run-up to Christmas, the situation is now giving her anxiety.
We ordered a bike on the 17th of November from a company online, and they were using Evri as their shipping company. We got a notification through that the bike, they had attempted delivery, and a picture was with this notification on email. From that, it showed just no parcel, a set of tiles, and we have a Ring doorbell, so we knew there was no attempted delivery and that they weren't our front door tiles. So we give it a few days because it said they would reattempt delivery, but the parcel didn't come. So then myself, I tried to ring Evri, and I got through to their automated service and put in my details of my tracking order, and it said, would you like to escalate? I pressed 1 to escalate, and it then said, we're having technical difficulties, and hung up. So from that then I emailed the company I purchased the bike from and Evri as well. And Evri just sent back a generic email and have never followed it up, whereas the company themselves have said they're going to reship, but again, there's still the worry that it's not going to arrive or it's going to be misplaced. So again, then looking on Facebook, it's been brought to my attention that this is happening throughout the Northwest. So we've got it in Claudy and Ballykelly and Limavady, and you know, it's just not acceptable. And I have actually sent a picture of my house. I've sent 3 words, you know, so I have done everything on my part to make sure that even if SatNav is not taking you the right direction, I've got alternatives so you know that how to get to my house. You know, so it's very frustrating for people.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, you know, over the course then, when you're going through that process of trying to contact Evri and things like that, how has it made you feel?
The thing is, it's anxiety driven because for ourselves and like every other family out there that is ordering more than likely Christmas stuff at this time of year, you know, the anxiety of, will this actually arrive? Will it arrive on time? Can I actually afford to replace this item should it not arrive? So it's anxiety now is starting to, although we've still got time, it's not pleasant. And it's not right, and we never used to have issues like this before.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, have you ever had issues with Evri before?
Not really, no. And to be honest, I don't have issues with the small parcels. It's these larger parcels that I'm having the issue with. Because I have to say, our local delivery, every delivery man has been great, and I have sent a review about him because I don't want him dragged up into it. But at the same time, you know, it shouldn't be. It should be across the board that everybody's getting the same service that the companies are even paying for, never mind that the customers are paying for. I was actually talking to a mother today up in Derry, and she's having the same issue with the parcel from Evri. She's tried to contact them. They've said they'll cancel and try and read it, and she was like, no, you need to find. And what they're just saying is it's being misplaced. It's been misplaced. My student that was with me, again, she had issues with the parcel, and it took 4 weeks to rectify. And again, she was told it was misplaced.
As you've said as well, particularly this time of year, there's a financial concern there for people.
Absolutely. People don't have the money to reorder or to try to get another gift. And there is a lot of pressure, and people with the cost of living crisis just don't have that ability to be able to rebuy.
That's Maria Summers speaking there about her Evri experience. Maria's from Limavady. She was speaking to Ashley Swan there. Before we came on air, I spoke to the consumer expert, Scott Dixon, about what your rights are in terms of missing packages.
Well, the problems that consumers are having in Northern Ireland with Evri are inexcusable, and having a depot that cannot deliver parcels is just ridiculous. And this company clearly has inherent problems that Panorama has uncovered, but the courier's problems are not yours. And under the Consumer Rights Act 2015, the retailer is responsible to ensure your goods arrive safely within 30 days unless another time frame is agreed. And Section 29 of the Consumer Rights Act 2015 states that the goods remain at the trader's risk until they come into the physical possession of the consumer or a person identified by the consumer to take possession of the goods. So if something you have ordered has not arrived, you should contact the retailer to find out where it is, because they have engaged the courier, and make your problem theirs.
Okay, so say for, off the top of my head example, I order something via the Debenhams website. If Evri is the courier, the parcel hasn't turned up, am I going to Debenhams then?
Yes, your contract is with Debenhams, so it's up to them to sort it out. And it is their legal responsibility to make sure that the item is safely delivered to you under the Consumer Rights Act 2015. So they should contact the courier and let you know what has happened to your item. You don't need to play detective and contact the courier firm, because the retailer has arranged for the goods to be sent to you via their chosen courier and delivery method. So it's up to them to sort it out. And you don't need to deal with it. So if the parcel has gone missing, or it's been stolen, or they simply can't deliver it within an agreed time frame or within 30 days, you can simply cancel the order and cite breach of contract under the Consumer Rights Act 2015, and you want a refund, and you will go elsewhere.
Have you ever come across issues like this with a courier on the scale that we've seen with Evri in the last few weeks, who have apologised to customers? And I would say as well, and people in the Northwest are stressing, there are some really good drivers with Evri as well that they've had really positive experiences with. But have you ever seen anything on this scale?
I haven't, and this is unprecedented, really. And I think part of the problem is because we're doing more online shopping than ever before, the scale has just gone beyond what we normally expect to see at this time of year.
There's one thing you want to stress as well about a safe place. What's the issue there?
Well, finally, what I would like to stress is never nominate a safe place for your deliveries to be left at, because if you do so, the risk transfers from the retailer to you, because they have followed your instructions and so have the courier. So, for example, if your parcel is left in a designated safe place, maybe behind a plant pot or in a porch or in a safe locker, and it's stolen, that's on you, because the retailer and the courier have followed your instructions. So never nominate a safe place. Maybe ask a trusted neighbour, or use a local convenience store or a safe drop-off point. But again, it's a risk you take. If the goods go missing and they followed your instructions, that's on you.
That's the consumer expert Scott Dixon speaking there. And the issue with Evri isn't just limited to Northern Ireland. Tonight in BBC One, Panorama goes undercover to investigate the pressures of working in an Evri delivery unit, speaking to some unhappy customers and couriers who say they struggle to make a living. And there's more on the BBC News homepage on that story as well today. Just a reminder about what Evri have told us. They say it has delivered 4 million parcels since the mollusk site opened, the vast majority of those parcels on time, and it was very sorry that a small number of people have experienced local issues. They say we are investing to further expand the news site.